Hey everyone, welcome back. Got another Conflikt 47 battle report. This time it's some Americans versus my Soviets playing the Bolt Action Alliance Kitty Hawk Down. So on the mission, it's still played on a 6x4 board, and on one of the turns, the fourth turn, you end up rolling. You pick a side, roll 10d6, and that's where the Kitty Hawk will crash. And the mission at that point is to capture the crash site. The my opponent is fairly somewhat usual force. I believe this one he's mixed up some minor things, but overall it's generally the same. My force, I learned a little bit from the the last battle, and I just loaded up on guys. Um, yeah, so that's really it. I still like the Zis 3. That was fun. So I'll try to give that a go. Again, I added in the observer and just that was so elite the other time. This is kind of swinging back towards the other way of my more horde number with the 13 dice. The table setup. So yeah, we're playing on a city fight type board. Not a ton of obstacles around. We're treating these anything but the red roofs as ruins. So these are buildings. The rest are ruins, light cover. These were heavy cover, so all the stone are heavy cover, and then the craters are light cover and difficult to move through. So top of one. So we got some Paragon support units running in, and then I jump forward a bit. So you see my force here. A lot of my guys are slow. I do have the two units and trucks, so my main thought being is okay, move all my slow guys up here. We know it's going to crash along the center line, so if I move my heavy stuff up through the middle, then it gives me a chance to kind of redeploy it either way. And then if it's too far one way or the other, I have the two trucks of forces to come in. You kind of start seeing his forces back here. He's kind of he took a different approach where he kind of sprinkled some units throughout. As you can see, I'm more or less concentrated in the middle. I did sprinkle these guys, my terrorists over here, just to kind of give me something over here in case it landed in this area. I didn't want to be, especially with him having a unit right here, I didn't want him just to be able to run on and then I have to move all my stuff down here to contest. So I do have some on the flanks, but not nearly as particularly heavy presence. And then a close up of his side. So yeah, you can got his LT and his heavy infantry squad here, fireflies, flamethrowers, and a marine squad. Brings us to two. So yeah, big Stompy shows up and just yeah, he starts lighting things up. Just another shot of him just being cool. I like the model and the paint job he did on it. So here again, I'm just close up with my guys moving up. So now that Big Stompy's up here, I'm definitely I'm hugging cover, trying to bring these guys to bear because I really don't have much to deal with that. I did try to shoot at him on the way when he came in. I missed, and then my Zis 3 is taken out. Not yet, but it's getting there. So from his side, so yeah, here's where I shot and hit him, and then yeah, he gives me some payback. Spoiler. You see his fireflies moving up. Then another cool close up of his heavy infantry guys. So yeah, he brings his Tesla. So he really didn't have too much to fire at yet, so he kind of gets a good toward my lines from this side here, and then he's got his guys, the Marine squads backing him up. I get a little froggy, decide to bring in my terrors, climb up here, and then we start engaging each other in a firefight. Brings us to three, and so yeah, I haven't used that artillery observer in a while, and yeah, I get payback, and he blows up my own guys. I really don't take too much damage, but still, um, less than ideal. Then a kind of a bored state of on turn three. Yeah, you see me here. My anti-tank guy sneaking up. And there's this tank. Um, Yeah, I don't have it marked yet, but yeah, he started firing and taking off my guys here. And yeah, just more coolness from that. Yeah, and then we're engaged in the firefight here. Luckily, he was able to get more pins on himself. He underestimated, I think, my 6 plus 2d6 picked the highest or something. So yeah, he was trying to weaken this up so the squad can come in, and then ended up more or less backfiring and doing more damage to him. So now I make my move, jump these guys in here, and just start taking shots. Same here. I'm just trying to, with all those pins, try to take them out. Then I'm thinking, oh great, I'll move into cover. Yeah, he's already in cover. Um, I'm Mark II armor. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. So I lose 3 guys in a firefight. Uh, yeah, that the giant shield. It looks cool. I like what I did. I'm gonna have more of these. I gotta convert more of these up. But yeah, I am not making those 5-up saves to save my life. Yeah. Then they start. He catches on. I really didn't do anything much to his guy here, so I believe the machine gun or one of these squads starts firing into my heavy infantry. Oh yeah. Marker here. It's not another artillery observer. They are marked for his air observer picks these guys out. The yeah, his Firefly conversions. He's coming in. They're going ahead and try to finish the job. Boy, do they! Yeah, yeah. So not exactly going as planned for these guys. But this, with everything going the way, I just bring in my reserves, because my left flank's collapsing. So, yeah, gotta do something. So bring in my SMG regular infantry guys, and we managed to peel off a couple. So at least I feel a little bit better about that now. Brings us to 4, and yep. So the yeah, here's the start of turn 4 along the center line, and oh, hello. So he rolled a 1 for his air observer. So then I pop it onto the his walker, and those aren't fire; those are downs because they got hit with a direct howitzer. But yeah, uh, yeah, it's been interesting. So anyway, yeah, his air observer lights his own stuff up, mostly pins. They got hurt a bit, but yeah, mostly pins. And then insult to injury, the Kitty Hawk. We roll for that. It comes in, hits and lands directly on the walker too. So he's caught under the blast. So when it comes in, I think it's like a 5-inch or some blast crater, to signify the wreckage of the aircraft. And then yeah, so now this is the objective. But when it hits as like a medium. Yeah, I believe a medium howitzer. So it's just not his day. Yeah, just more more image of the carnage. Yeah, just more. Yep. So you see you lost some guys here from that, and just a ton of pins. Yeah, and you really see him stacking up now on his big walker here. And so yeah, these they were weakened down to 2 from the regular infantry. So I'm thinking, hey, this will be easy. I got my LT hiding over here. They got SMGs. Let me swing these guys around, pop off some shots, finish them off. Everything's good. Yeah, stay the heck away from these guys. Yeah, 'cause they mow them down. With LT and his buddy around the corner thinking they're going to be heroes, and just are mowed down. Uh, and just more of my brave Lieutenant Ivanov having a bad day. So now that we have the objective, my brave commissar is pushing everybody forward. After, yeah, my other truck. So after firing, they just jumped into cover. So yeah, the you're seeing the effects of the, the direct hit of the howitzer. At least he has something left. Um, you see, the flame guy has gone away, so he foobarred and bolted. Um, I believe he tried to rally this at some point. It went down, but still, he's making the right moves, moving his guy onto the objective. So now at least it's his, assuming we end the game, and he can keep away the hordes of Russians. A close up of a suitably a cool move. Yeah, them just moving up, read the calm before the storm. So on to five. So yeah, they now that we have the objective, so yeah, so we're kind of moving away. Take some parting shots onto my guys as he's moving towards. I decide to not go down and or firefight because with my speed, I actually have the ability. I might be able to outpace when I'm run under this building or to my side so he can't see. And being as I have a move of 8, I'm hoping to be able to cut him off. Yeah, and then me sending in the wave one of Russians into his heavy infantry squad. We were close enough. I just assaulted. Yeah, I don't think he did anything with this guy. Then, yep, wave upon wave of my men I sent in. So I lost a couple, but with the pins and just overwhelming numbers, I drag them down. Commissar, moving up to provide motivation. Flame guys coming in, hoping to clear off if we get another turn. Yeah, my inexperienced squad. You see my plan coming to fruition here as I run my terrors. They're able to bolt up this far. I wouldn't be able to, one more turn. I wouldn't be able to run onto the objective, but they're close enough to at least threaten the that and with this big Stompy here. They my Zis was gunned down, so they only have the Panzerfaust to take care of it. Everybody else has either fired theirs or he's already taken out my anti-tank. So my fear at this point is he's able to rally this, move on to the objective, push me off. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to capture it, but at least he can stop me from capturing it. And then if he can get his infantry, his flamethrower team, or his Paragon support unit, or even his Firefly is able to jump in the air, he'd be able to capture it. So that's my concern at this point is what am I going to do about this? Then a shot from the Paragons. Yeah, just more the close up of me holding the objective. And then the cool job he did on his flamethrower here. Just more shots from the table angle. So yeah, there's my plan at this point. Swing up, fire off between a combination of the Panzerfaust, and I'm hoping the heavy infantry I can do something about this big guy. Brings us to 6, so we ended up calling it there on 6 turns. So he wasn't able to rally. Either he failed his check or wasn't able to rally, and it went down. So at that point, he was dead in the water. He couldn't. His flamethrower missed and all that, so I didn't take pictures of that. So into game, so Soviets won. So we had the squad or so on the objective. We didn't go. We didn't have another turn. I actually only killed 2 units. The veteran or the armored LT, and then his heavy infantry squad, and that was only because of the there's a airstrike coming in. So yeah, I got lucky there, real lucky. He ended up killing 3 of my units. So like I mentioned, I didn't take a picture of it, but yeah, he gunned down my Zis 3 pretty early, took out my LT and my Mark II infantry. So all in all, it looked much closer, but in reality, he would have had a bunch of heavy art infantry guys been able to push onto the objective if that airstrike would have done anything else besides what it did, and then also rolling a 6 to blow up his own guys. It is the bolt action missions, at least the bolt action alliance missions. I've at this point played a handful of them. I've done I think this is the second battle report using one, but they're very cool. So if you haven't given them a try, definitely give the bolt action alliance missions a try. If you're used to playing the Conflict 47 ones, they seem to be balanced fairly well, and also make things very interesting compared to the standard book missions. But yeah, all in all, a good game. Real fun. It was kind of, it's one of those where things are swinging with the dice, but nobody's really had any bad feelings about it. It was actually a lot of really cool moments, especially with those fireflies just tearing into my army. But anyway, it was a good game, and thanks for watching.